In a small town nestled between rolling hills and lush green fields, there lived a young man named Adam. Adam had always been a kind and hardworking person, but he struggled with one thing: his thoughts. No matter how much he tried, he often found himself thinking negatively about his life. "I'm not smart enough to achieve my dreams," he would say. "Things never work out for me." His best friend, Mia, was the complete opposite. She radiated positivity and always saw the bright side of everything. She believed that thoughts had the power to shape reality. Whenever Adam complained, Mia would smile and say, "Change your thoughts, and you'll change your world." One day, Adam faced a terrible setback. He had been working tirelessly to open a small bakery in town, but on the day of the grand opening, a sudden storm damaged his shop. The roof leaked, the decorations were ruined, and customers hesitated to step inside. Devastated, Adam sat on the sidewalk with his head in his hands. "This always happens to me," he muttered. "I should have known it was too good to be true." Mia found him there and placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "Adam, do you remember what I always tell you? Your thoughts create your reality. Instead of thinking this is the end, why not see it as a challenge you can overcome?" "How can I be positive in a situation like this?" Adam asked bitterly. Mia smiled. "Start small. Instead of saying, 'This is a disaster,' say, 'This is a problem I can solve.' Instead of 'I always fail,' say, 'I have overcome difficulties before, and I will do it again.' The words we speak to ourselves shape our future." Adam sighed, but decided to give it a try. Instead of wallowing in disappointment, he told himself, "I can fix this. It's just a temporary setback." With newfound determination, he began cleaning up the bakery, fixing what he could. To his surprise, some of his neighbors saw his efforts and joined in to help. As he worked, he noticed something remarkable. The more he focused on solutions rather than problems, the better he felt. With every improvement he made, his confidence grew. Instead of giving up, he found himself thinking of creative ways to attract customers. He put up handwritten signs offering discounts, reached out to friends on social media, and even started baking free samples to give away to passers-by. Soon, his bakery was up and running again. The storm, which had once seemed like a disaster, had actually brought the community together. Adam realized that Mia was right. His thoughts had influenced his actions, and his actions had changed his situation. Weeks passed, and Adam's bakery became the talk of the town. His positive attitude not only attracted more customers, but also created a warm, inviting atmosphere. He made it a point to greet everyone with a smile, and in return, his customers became loyal supporters. People admired how he had turned a setback into a success, and many came to him for advice on facing their own challenges. As time went on, Adam began hosting community events in his bakery, offering free workshops on positive thinking and self-improvement. The small shop became a hub for motivation and encouragement. People who once doubted themselves found inspiration in Adam's story, and they too started to believe in the power of their thoughts. One evening, an elderly man named Mr. Thompson walked into the bakery. He had been struggling with loneliness and negativity for years. After spending time talking to Adam and hearing his story, Mr. Thompson found new hope. He started volunteering at the bakery, meeting new people, and gradually finding happiness again. Adam's influence continued to spread. Soon, his bakery gained recognition not just for its delicious treats, but for the uplifting atmosphere it provided. Schools invited Adam to speak to students about the importance of a positive mindset. Businesses sought his advice on maintaining motivation in the face of challenges. One day, a young woman named Clara, who had been struggling with self-doubt, came to Adam's bakery. She had always wanted to start her own business, but was too afraid of failure. Adam shared his journey with her, encouraging her to believe in herself and take the first step. Inspired by his words, Clara took a leap of faith and started her own small boutique. Over time, her business flourished, and she credited Adam's guidance for helping her overcome her fears. One day, a local journalist heard about Adam's inspiring story and decided to feature him in the town's newspaper. The article praised his resilience and determination, and soon, people from neighboring towns visited just to see the bakery that had been built on the foundation of positivity. Years later, Adam looked back at the day of the storm and smiled. What he once thought was the worst day of his life had actually been the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with hope, success, and happiness. He had learned that while life would always have challenges, the way he chose to think about them would make all the difference. He had not only changed his own life, but had also inspired an entire community. One day, Mia visited Adam's bakery and smiled as she saw the impact he had made. "See, Adam? I told you. Change your thoughts, and you change your world." Adam chuckled and nodded. "You were right, Mia. And now, I want to help others see it too." And all it took was a change in the way he thought. Moral of the story: your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. By choosing to think positively, you can turn setbacks into opportunities and challenges into victories. A positive mind leads to a positive life.